have here. Just what I imagined and hoped for. Vega getting his classic Street Fighter 2 cage stage in Street Fighter 5. And he can climb on it too. Y'all see him, right? Look at it. See the screen? And I've said this since I got PS4. And I was in those little lobby sections or whatever, dropping comments, and I've mentioned this numerous times. Now, since he's got his, and it's mad respect, like for real, and it's live than it ever was, for real. So I'm looking forward to seeing Cammy come back with hers too as well. That English stage was so beautiful, neon lights, colorful as ever. The birds will fly after you win the fight or lose, and the castle was down there. It's a lot of detail. So yeah, my partner back. Yeah, yo, he know, and so do I, and Capcom knows too. If y'all want this game to sell well, bring these retro stages back. From Vega, the Cammys, the Kens on Eliza's birthday and Street Fighter Alpha 2, I believe. Yeah, that stage, that needs to come back. And I also like the Karen or Korean, however you want to prefer to call her. I liked her Alpha 3 stage as well. So, just let's keep that momentum going. Anyway, let me see what my man Vesper got to say, yo. I'll be rocking with him. So I get this ill news coming my way. So shouts out to him. See what he's saying. It's my reaction. Get to the feature presentation.
Hey, what's up, guys? We just recently got a giant blog post update on Capcom Unity for Street Fighter 5. So, first off, we finally have an official release date. Finally!
Yes.
The big Street Fighter 5 patch that's been coming. It's been delayed for quite some time now. Not after just one beta test, but two beta tests to get it right. Capcom really wants to make sure this is ready to rock and roll here. This patch is huge, and it seems like the longer more Capcom adds onto it. But yeah, it's coming out soon. It'll be rolling out on May 30th, which is Tuesday, so right around the corner. This includes Ed, the next new DLC character, which most of us got to play on those beta tests. The big balance patch, of course, and the giant CFN update with the Reaper icons and all that, loading times. We've been talking about it for months now, guys. So yeah, you should all know about it by now. So on top of this, Capcom has another surprise coming, which is a brand new stage. The classic Spain stage from Street Fighter 2 is coming in this patch as well. So that's a really nice surprise. The blog post says, Street Fighter 5 will receive a remastered Spain stage loaded with dancers, musicians, and all the requisite flair we've enjoyed since the stylish debut in Street Fighter 2. And Vega players, yes, you will be able to climb on that bad boy. Pick up the Flamenco Tavern starting on May 30th, and the stage will cost the usual $4 or 70k fight money. So yes, Vega players will be able to climb on that cage wall, just like they could in Street Fighter 2, which sounds cool, and it is cool. But some players might not see it this way. For example, Vega players that have a lot of wall dive setups, either with the normal wall dive or the EX wall dive. The gift that Capcom showed was the EX wall dive. I don't know if it's both. But, especially in the corner, for example, what if they don't have the option of jumping off the side of the screen? What if you have to jump on, the cage? Then it would screw up some setups, technically, right? So I guess you could complain about it. Also, the timer scans, I can't wait for that too. For Vega players just spamming that thing. Or maybe you can hit Vega when he's climbing the wall. Who knows, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if this stage gets soft banned during like an official CPC tournament if one of the players is in fact using Vega. Or it'll just get banned for the theme for all we know, man. Stages are getting banned left, right, and center here. Speaking of which, though, the Thailand stage is also coming back, which is nice because I didn't get a chance to pick up the Thailand stage myself during that first hour. Capcom has also stated that the Thailand stage will be coming with a brand new theme, a clean cut, if you will. So I'm curious if they actually, changed anything or they just took out the part that people found offensive with it. So that's 140k fight money right off the hop with those two stages. But don't worry, Capcom is giving us a fight money bonus just for signing into the game anytime between May 30th, that's when the patch rolls out, to June 13th. We'll get 50k fight money for free, just for signing in. So yeah, free money for free. Let's go. Now, on top of all this, the blog has also said there'll be additional balance patch changes for the game, or at least.
That's all I need to see right there, man. Shout out to Vespa Arcade, man. Keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Go hard as you usually do, and I'm going to do the same around here on my end. Believe that. But you see, things can happen. I've mentioned this a while ago, a month or two, about Vega having his stage back and making him climb, just like he did in the Street Fighter 2 era. And look what happened. You know? Thank you, Capcom, for making this happen. It's like they listened to me. So it's crazy. I would have never thought. But look, prime example. Anything can change. You know? Quote that from Rocky IV. Seriously, I can't even stress it no more than this. That's why I'm just hoping Capcom listens to me once more to bring Cammy's stage back from Super Street Fighter 2 to new challenges. Yes, I know my history. And then I also know about the introduction on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo with her on her stage, Chun-Li in the back, and she gave her that dirty look. And looked at it. I was like, whoa. Chick me business. Anyway, yo, that was it for that. I was just reacting to my man, yo, because he brings the hype and he gives me the news on all the exclusive Street Fighter stuff I need to know. And once again, signing out. It's G Status, a.k.a. Capcom Fanatic, Maximum D Block, Gritty and Grimy. It's gangsta.